All right, we're here with a special coach show. It's pregame. It is a couple of days before the game, but we'll just go ahead and have right at it. Got head coach Landon Bentley. Landon, you feel like you're a veteran now, especially since you've been teed up a couple times and stuff, and that sort of stuff, right?
Not quite a veteran, I wouldn't say no, but
Oh God, yeah. And Landon was probably worried because here comes stroked out Chuck. No, never mind.
yeah,
I love joking about that. I know that everybody's like, oh Chuck, don't talk like that. Well, it's you got to joke about it, man. You got to joke. Um, I got to watch your game last night. I didn't get to see it in person, but I'll see plenty of action on Saturday. But I want to talk a little bit about last night. I mean, you guys defeated a team that I thought might have been the best team in the conference, and you handled them.
well, thank you, Chuck. Yeah, it was a great game. It was a dogfight battle, 3-point game at halftime, and the girls just fought all 4 quarters, battled adversity, and came up on top on the end. They did a great job executing and playing together through the ups and the downs of the game.
And you had several. I mean, I got to throw Hadley Wolf. Her dude. She was on freaking fire. I don't know what the hell happened, but man, she's like making 3-pointers. She's making every free throw, and there was a time in that game, and I'm sure that you called a timeout about that. About 3:58 left to go in the game, and that score went up within 4 or 5 points, and you know, and then Hadley just plays like, yeah, whatever, here we go.
Yeah, we talked about in practice today. I talked to one of the younger groups about how she stays even keel right here. We're not doing this up and down all the way through our basketball games. We don't want to get too high or too low. We want to stay right here, stay in the moment, stay focused. And she's a leader by example for that. You watch Hadley play, and you won't really know what's going on. You're not going to know if she's tired. You're not going to know if she's hurt. She's pretty tough, and she's a great senior for us.
And then like 3 minutes left to go in the game. It's like, okay, so you had a player get poked in the eye. Is like the Three Stooges out there, and they're calling timeout. And man, you got kids in UFC fighting. No, I'm just
No,
kidding, but
no, no, no.
it got kind of rough there.
It was a gritty game, both sides. It was a physical game, but it was a tough game, and I thought it was officiated well. And yeah,
Here's the deal, state of Iowa. If that game is a first round game, I am going to come up to Des Moines and have a few words. It should not be you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Oh my goodness. So, your season. I've been watching you. I'm kind of a Landon fan. Kind of ups and downs, right? Lost a close one in Burlington. Went over and played in Illinois, but that Illinois squad that you guys got beat by, freaking lights out. One of the best teams I've seen in a long, long time.
yeah. They're going to be very tough for a few years. They've got a young core as well. So
Kind of reminds you of Atumwa, right?
yeah,
That those girls. I remember when you guys were young too, and doing the same thing. So
yeah.
you don't even talk crap here, right? When it comes to that. Here's the first important question, buddy. What's the identity that you want this program to be known for, especially these seniors as they're we're 3/4 of the way in, and I'm sure that you and Kent have told them over and over, hey guys, don't close your eyes because eventually it's going to end and it's going to go fast. What do you what is the identity that you want this group to be known for forever?
After the win last night, I think seeing we had a senior like Ellie Hebner step up off the bench, and just seeing how the culture and it's always next girl up mentality. Our identity is that we are a family, and we this senior group was here when I was an assistant for the first year I started coaching. They were freshmen, and then I took over the next 3 on my third. And so they're pretty special to me. This group has worked really hard. They've bought into me. They've helped me develop the culture that we do have now. And Tony Sargent was a part of that as well. He was a mentor to me. He did a great job bringing me in. He always believed in me and was confident in this freshman group as well. So we hold him dear to our heart. And, that's something we still talk about. So I think that's helped develop the culture as well. This group's been through a lot together.
100%. Now, how do you define success beyond wins and losses?
We talk about if we're putting our best foot forward, win or lose, the sunshine comes up tomorrow. And I'm sorry I can't credit who said that, but
it was Chuck Banks. It had to have
been. No, but I heard that and it stuck with me. So I've been saying that to the girls, you got nothing to lose, go out and play hard. So
this one's important because I know you're an analytical guy, right? Analytics are everywhere. How much do they influence your decisions?
I don't want to.
It's a tough question. That's a tough question.
Offensively and defensively, I think I look at analytics out of a game, but in the game, I'm willing and ready to make adjustments to what I think is going to work best in that moment. So I'm not 100%. Stuck in one way too much. I'm going to talk to the girls as well, ask them what they're feeling and how things are going.
Right before you get a technical foul. Dude, I'm just teasing. I'm teasing.
2 in 1 game.
Hey, it's
I didn't start so hot.
Landon, I gotta tell you, I wish I hadn't been there, but you know what I mean as a coach, but I have. So, now let's talk about the week, right? The games that you have this week, and then ultimately we'll talk about HTC here towards the end. What do you got going? And what do you foresee? I think you have to travel to Fairfield.
Yep. Yeah, we travel to Fairfield, and then we play at Holy Trinity. So two matchups that'll be exciting. Fairfield's conference, so we're looking one game at a time, looking at them first, and they've got a couple seniors, core group that they compete and they play hard for 4 quarters. So we don't want to go to their place and underestimate anybody.
100%. It's kind of that game by game philosophy, right? You're going into Holy Trinity. Holy Trinity, like when I was an old coach and I would go into Holy Trinity, for whatever stretch of the imagination, that gym kind of reminded me of Davis County. And if you weren't prepared, if you overlook them just a minute fashion, you find yourself on the losing end of the scoreboard. So it's crazy.
Yeah. I would say the importance of preparation in my 4 years of coaching is something that I've grown in and learned.
Well, I thought you were good. You were good off the bat.
No, I've had some bumps and bruises too.
Well, I look forward to and Coach Derek Doherty and I are calling this game, so it's going to be exciting. There's probably going to be people that are going to say, "What?" But just think of it as the Manning cast, folks, and we'll rock and roll with that. So
you guys will do great.
Hey, what's one thing that you're looking forward to? You know what I mean, in the weeks that are coming. I mean, what's getting Landon just super excited, especially after last night's victory.
Right. I mean, puts us back in the conference race, gives the girls some confidence, some momentum to go off of. And basketball is a rhythm game. Hadley told me that. She feels it's a rhythm sport. I'm like, you're right. So momentum. But I think looking at one game at a time, the weeks to come, I'm just excited to be with this group. I mean, we've got 15 girls they all get along well. They're all friends inside the game and outside of the game. So they're just a fun group to be around. They're very coachable. So, yeah.
Well, I'm excited to continue to watch you blossom as a coach. Any shout outs for your assistants?
Oh, Kent Bailey's the best. Yeah. You heard it here first. Assistant coach of the year, state. Assistant coach of the year.
Assistant coach of the year. All right. Well, good luck, buddy.